Good evening, everybody. It's night here in Japan. It is my first Saturday night here in Japan. I did not opt to go out because I am tired as hell from setting everything up and shopping and do all this stuff. So here is my tour of my apartment finally. So we'll go to our first room. This is the first bedroom. I'm on a corner house. There is no neighbor behind this wall. Um, and this room is not being used. This is the fridge my predecessor bought. It's much bigger than my current fridge. I don't know if I could fit it into my room. Um, but we'll see. I might switch it up if I do end up cooking much more because it is actually a real fridge. This is my drying rack, which they don't have dryers in Japan, so I have to dry everything by hand. And this room is empty. It's gonna be used as storage. I'm probably gonna hang stuff and dry here and hide, dead bodies in here or something. My luggages, they got fucked up from the airport, and they got even more fucked up from Japan transportation. You can see some pretty big dents in there. With the camera out of focus, yeah, it's pretty bad. These are all BOE stuff, so they don't belong to me. They belong to the board, the fan, heater, really bad TV, and really old microwave. And that's it for this room. It comes with a remote control. Light switches are like this. And then there be light. And it's two modes. Big light, small light, off. Ultimately, I just end up turning everything. And it comes with, I don't know if this comes standard, but a little cabinet for my shoes. I already have a pretty big collection. I brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of shoes here, which took a stupid amount of space, by the way, and made me forget a lot of things. Right here we have our bathroom, and it's held by a little magnetic sliding door thing. Um, as you can see, it flickers before it turns on, which is a little creepy. We have my my shower and bath. So Japanese people love baths. There's like mostly just baths. And it's really deep, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. It's a very deep and tall bath. So that's why all this stuff's on the side, and then some bars on the side. This little gadget here, it actually controls the water temperature, so you can set it before you turn it on, so how hot it will be. And then this knob right here turns on to a shower head, turns on to the faucet, and your cold and hot water. And it's the shower head, and to be honest, it's actually really inefficient because I took a shower yesterday night actually. And here is the water. I don't know if you can see it. It's still here. You see the reflection? So it's not very efficient, and now we'll have to pretty much be careful how I shower. Sink. Nice little sink. The lights are switched on here. Feels like a little dangerous. They have outlets right here. My laundry machine, I had to just start my first load of laundry today. This is how much water you're going to use. This is the cycles. This is the setting standard and different types of washes. And this is if you want it to be dried, like spin dried, which is really difficult to do in a waste of electricity. And this is like the timer. You start at 9 hours after you leave, so it come in like, so you can load your laundry and like start it overnight or something, wake up, and I don't know how you would do it. And then there's all my beauty products, compliments of Terry and Lori. My skin will look fresh and clean, and I won't be super old when I come back from all that Japanese sun. And here is the toilet. It has its own door, which is actually really nice if you live with someone. So someone could just use the toilet, and the whole bathroom's not taking it up, which is actually a really smart thing because sometimes people just need to use a sink, brush your teeth or whatever. 2 buttons. This one's the fan. This one's the light, obviously. What sucks is that there's a shelf up there. All I can really put is that little air freshener. But you know how there's a sink so they can reuse the water. It's like you got nowhere to put your soap. So it's like just wash your hands. But if you wipe your ass with shit, kind of want to use soap because you don't want to get no pink eye or no E. coli. The bidet's kind of old. You can kind of see from here, from the video, hopefully, that like it's a little dated. in terms of how long it's been here. Definitely tell it's been used quite often. But definitely this bathroom is not original. It's 20 years. It was built 20 years ago. I doubt this was built like this. I'm pretty sure they renovated this entire unit at one point. Because everything looks brand new. It looks really nice. In terms of like the fact that I just moved in here, I would say this was like renovated like maybe a couple years ago, maybe before COVID. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, you flush up and down, different types of water, toilet paper roll. And I actually don't really like the wood decor. It's cool, but gives that funky smell. I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's like a little access point to the attic. Wires. Yeah, I don't need to touch that. Looks safe. Hopefully no one can sneak into my apartment from that direction. That would suck. There is a third floor above me. So now that we're done here, lights, we'll go to my room. The main room. This almost feels like it's not even my apartment. This feels like it's something else. I feel like this right here is mostly my apartment. If I lost that other room and I just had that bathroom, I think I would be really good. I don't think I would complain at all. Especially if they lowered my rent by like, 2,000, 20,000 yen. That would be nice. If I lost a room for 20,000 yen and only paid 30,000 a month. Perfect. And then here's my kitchen. The sink is quite big. I actually like it. I love big sinks. It would suck if there was a divider here. I would freaking hate it. And there was 2 little holes. Nice little built-in catch right here. Actually very, very useful. I need to empty it pretty soon because that thing will start to smell. Here is my little dish rack. It's a little sad dish rack. I didn't opt for anything bigger or more sturdy because, I pretty much hand towel dry my stuff before I put it away because I don't have that much stuff, and I'm the kind of guy who likes to cook and clean while I'm making food. Here is my predecessor's much more impressive microwave. It's you slide in, nothing rotates, which is kind of weird. I don't know how it works, but it seems to heat up stuff quick. He bought this cabinet. This cabinet did not come with the apartment or anything. It came with the predecessor. I thank him for that because that must have cost him quite a pretty penny. It's like $200-300 USD. And this is the old BOE fridge. You can see it's very, very tiny. Open up for you. I can barely fit any. It's already full. Like, this is pretty much, I would consider this full. And I think they actually lost one of the shelves right here. Unless this goes here. So it could be taller. But I feel like they lost one of these things broke somewhere. I like to cook, so there's a lot of ingredients in here. And honestly, it's so hot and humid in Japan that I don't leave anything out. Because I'm afraid that it's going to be so hot and humid, my shit will spoil. So I actually leave everything in the fridge. As you see, I eat Oikos, my monster. I found that in Japan. I got this complimentary of my real estate company. Yeah. I actually have some beef cubes here that I want to try later. This is interesting stuff right here. It looks very fatty, very delicious. I'm gonna make some curry with it. Or some kabolulak. Some red rice. In the cabinets, some utensils. Yeah, 1 fork, 1 spoon. I'm that kind of guy. I actually need to fix this in here. Some plates. I bought this. These 2 were already here. Medicine, basic meds. And then here is my other cabinet. Instant nudes. The instant stuff where I'm lazy. Some spam, emergency food. 1 bowl. Few cups. Few cutting boards. I'm probably going to add a few more bowls later. A few more plates later. Probably going to stick with the theme that I've been buying. What's in here? So far, just my placards. silicone tray. This was actually a bad buy because I realized, forgot how stupid small this freezer is. I can't even freeze anything because I had to put it on the very bottom. It's going to be very hard to put in. My fault. Ziploc bag, nothing's in here yet. This is the company provided rice cooker. There is a extension cord in the back, so I can plug stuff in. That rice cooker is not plugged in at the moment. It's actually on battery powered. Oh, this slides out. What? I didn't even know that. This slides out. Interesting. So I can plug it in. Slide it in, slide it out. But this is a terrible place to put the rice cooker because it's gonna steam. It's gonna warp my shit. So when I do make rice, I'm gonna have to like leave it out so it can steam up and it doesn't warp the fucking wood. But it's a good place right now because space is obviously I can't put it here, I can't put it there, can't really put it anywhere. I guess I could put it on top of the fridge, but I really want the other fridge to be in here. We'll see how I evolve over time. I only plan to stay a year, so noodles, sports drink, and rice. This is my little oven right here. It is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I swear this is really only for cooking fish, baking fish, because like as you can see, it's very, very, very shallow. Like, I was toasting bread in here and it did not toast very well. These are my burners. Very simple stuff. So what's that? What's in these cabinets? Just regular stuff. I watched Untitled Chapter live. It's a really big joy. This is actually a pretty big, spacious living room for what it is. I think I pay about $580 USD. With the current yen price now, it's more like $490, 500-ish USD. It's about 30% off, so 369. No, just 12, 15. So like 150 off of 580. So very close to 490, 500-ish. And this is my room. Ugh, turn the light. So this is my room. It's kind of a mess right now. I need to run an extension cord. I need a little nightstand here. Maybe a desk here. A better desk. This is the BOE desk. It's pretty janky. Really, you wouldn't use it for much. This is all BOE stuff except for this stuff right here. Obviously, everything left over was on this shelf. The only thing that's mine is obviously my Hypervolt, my fishing rod, CBT deck, rain pocket from my RAI backpack, all my backpacking gears up here, all my clothes, all bought provided. It actually saved a lot of money by not having to buy a lot of this stuff, which I splurged on getting a nice bicycle. My closet, my tactical satchel. I'm gonna be using this quite often. Seat that bag, my sleeping bags. You're not supposed to stuff down, and some of my suits. Black, nice little brown overcoat. My outside regular coat I'm gonna wear with my hoodie, and this is my very old gray jacket that I brought just for nostalgia and just had to. Obviously Henry's played, and something. Oh, my favorite jacket, man. It's fucking iconic. This is like me. This symbolizes me. This Tommy Hilfiger. He known me for a long time, and that's the tour. I have 2 AC units, one in my room, one in the living room. This one's kind of old, kind of sucks. This one's brand spanking fucking new. It's fucking amazing. Ice cold, vanilla ice cold. As ice cold as he was when he ripped off that song and made millions. And that's it. This is the video tour of my apartment, and I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out, y'all.